Long ago, in the distant year of 2010. Wait, pause. This doesn't make any sense.
What are you talking about?
I mean, why am I being so dramatic? Why can't I just do my usual thing of doing like a quirky little intro and then just getting straight into the topic?
Just read the script, Reed.
Ugh, fine. Long ago, in the distant year of 2010, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver were released to the world, and with it, the best goddamn cutscene in any Pokemon game, the Sinjo Ruins Arceus cutscene. The cutscene has confused many for years. Some people are even discussing it to this day. One night in 2021 before Christmas, I had a dream where I remade the cutscene with a bunch of friends and promptly got a cease and desist from Nintendo. So after mulling it over for a few days, I decided to actually go ahead and try it, and this is the journey that I took to make it. I should start by saying that I mostly did searching during Fridays, as that is my day for side projects, and also during very late night binges. Before I started looking for the pictures, I tried to do a little research, and sadly it seemed like that this project would be a little harder than I thought, since it seemed like no one had really done an attempt to find all the pictures using the actual cutscene. So I was essentially starting from nothing. I decided the very first thing I should take care of were the assets that weren't actually stock photos, meaning the sigil, the egg, and the two sprites of Arceus. It really took like no time to make them, since I was essentially just drawing over pixel art to make it look a little smoother, so that got done in the matter of a few days. Then it was time to start the hard part. The first thing I did was try to contact some other people who I had seen make recreations of the cutscene, because they had actually found some of the pictures that were used in the real one. Mostly the ones of space, since apparently those are easy to find. Put a citation on that, that's just what one of the guys told me, but that was 4 pics in the bag already. Next, I wanted to tackle the cave with a sunrise in the background. One of the guys I asked actually provided me with a very similar picture of the same cave that is apparently a Windows screensaver. But anyway, I tried reverse image searching on Google with very little useful results, which is when my boyfriend told me to try Bing as well. And after only an hour or two of searching with Bing, we had actually found it, and that was another one down. The rest of January 2022 was pretty quiet, until I found one that I'm surprised I found by myself. According to what I said at the time, I just googled stacked books and found one that would sort of resembled it, and then I binged it, trying to find matches that were closer and closer until I found it. When I did, I was clearly excited. The very first thing I did was try to find any of my friends that were awake so that I could pester them with my excitement. But that was another one in the bag. February sadly got taken up by unforeseen circumstances, called Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, no, it wasn't just Legends Arceus. I was actually working on a lot of different projects at the time, so this just kind of fell into the background for a while, until one Tuesday night. Yep, doing the same method of using similar looking pictures of skyscrapers, I eventually found the exact one that was used in the cutscene. So I was feeling real good, and that was another one done. That same day, I wanted to get at least one more before Friday. I wanted to find the interchanged road image. I had previously spent literal hours on Google Maps trying to find a road that looked kind of like it somewhere in America. Mostly Texas, but to no avail. And after a few more hours of trying with still no result, even with my method, I decided to try and ask for some help. And whoo boy! Yep, a few people pretty much launched a search to try and help me find that image. I was a little taken aback by the amount of work that some of my friends were willing to go through to try and find it. And in the end, they actually did end up finding it, which I thought was amazing. But in the darkness, another one of my friends were working their magic, and the very next day, I woke up to an incredible DM on Discord. Yup! They straight up went into the game and found each of the images individually, screenshotted them, removed the sigil, and then sent them to me. So I got straight to work, reverse image searching each one of them that I was missing, getting hit after hit after hit. I had literally doubled my numbers of pictures in the matter of a few hours thanks to their help. Now, sadly, even with that giant amount of help, there were still some that I was not able to find, no matter how hard I tried. So I will sadly have to be replacing them with some close lookalike. So I guess the hunt is still technically on if anyone is up for the challenge of finding these missing six. But with all that out of the way, here it is. So that was that. I want to give a thanks to all of my friends who helped me search for images and just helped me stay encouraged to do this project. I've always wanted to make this, and I'm so glad that I actually did it. The Xinjiao ruins are probably one of my most favorite locations in any Pokemon game. They've always just been in my mind with how mysterious they are. Oh, and since I was speaking of Pokemon Legends Arceus before, so if you finished the game, you should know that they actually went ahead and made the final boss an homage to this very cutscene, which is like crazy to me. This is everything I ever could have wanted from that fight and this very game, and firmly sets it as my second favorite game in the entire series. So in the description, I've actually linked to a second version that I made using the Pokemon Legends Arceus music, as well as the original one used in this very video. I've also linked to an album that contains all of the original images, so feel free to go and take a look at them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please don't come back, and have a great day. Goodbye.